Welcome back, y'all. This is another episode of What the Play Is podcast. I am your host, Cal. I got a special guest in here with me. Somebody that just joined the team as well. She is already starting to be a favorite. I'm not gonna lie. She's starting to be a fan's favorite, man. Y'all need to go check this series out and this person. I'm talking about if I named everything, we'd be sitting here all night. This person is just purely amazing. My guest, Typhanie Walker.
Hi. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. So, I want to ask you, what made you get into this? Like your career, your profession, period. Was it like a beginning, like where did that start?
I would say it started in like middle school. I did some drama, kind of got away from it, and I did some one-on-ones with a couple instructors here, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty good at this. I'm quiet and everything, but it's like when I do the acting, and of course, you get into character, so you're somebody else. So I'm not that introverted person that I normally am. So I would say maybe about 7 years ago, I got into it. It was kind of weird. I had this dream. I went to go see my parents one time. I'm gonna pull it back. I went to go see my parents, and they were into Power and everything. I never watched it, and so I was just sitting watching it with them. I was like, okay, this is pretty
Amazing
good.
show.
Yeah,
I love that show.
And when I went back home, well, they were in Illinois, so I went back to Louisiana. I was just working, doing my 9-to-5 thing, and I had a dream, and I was just with this group of people, and we were flying out to shoot Power. And I'm like, okay. And when I woke up, it's like it was like a rush that I had. So I reached out to this guy that I knew, named Tim, and he directed me towards the acting studio he went to, and I was in it like that next weekend. And so I've just been at it since, doing short films, commercials.
How long have you? So how many do you remember your jobs? So
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I did one major commercial. That was a nice experience. Thank you, Dawn Landrum, for that. And I did a short film that was a musical, so we had to sing and dance. So that was different for me.
So is it so? As far as singing and dancing goes, is that like? Did you start there before the movies, or did you do that after the movies? The singing and the musicals, the actual theater. Have you ever done theater, or you?
No.
Okay. I thought you were saying that you done theater. I'm sorry. You were just saying individually singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as in the short film, we did that. But my parents did put me into tap, jazz, and ballet. So, although I'm quiet and all that, they had me out performing and all that. So that kind of helped as far as what I do now.
Right.
So.
Of course.
So What the Play Is podcast is teaming up in partnership with Loretta Films and sponsored by Rough Rule. But let's talk about Loretta Films. Erupt, that was filmed in Shreveport and Bossier, is streaming now on Tubi. So y'all go check that out. And also, go check out the latest hot gear out here in the city, Rough Rule. What Rough Rule means? To have morals and integrity, equal self-motivation. Is it you? Is it true? You are Rough Rule. RoughRule.com. Now let's get back to it. What the play is.
So as far as those, okay, this is what I wanted to ask you, because you said it that you took classes. Were these classes one-on-one, or was it like group?
It was a group class, but I have done one-on-one before.
Okay, so one-on-one classes, how is that? Is that like because I'm not gonna lie, as long as I've been doing it, it's still kind of awkward to me to act. You know what I mean? Depending on what I'm doing, it's still kind of awkward for me to do because it's not because we snap in and out of it so frequently that it's literally it's hard for you to take the moment serious or take in what's going on in the moment or whatnot. So, as far as having somebody one-on-one coaching you, that's got to be more weird. You see what I mean? Because everybody's his attention is completely on his or her. His attention is just on you. So you mean like, how was that?
It was. I would say it's of course more challenging than the group because they're more focused on you, so they kind of critique you more. And well, the good thing about it is that they can take time with you as opposed to going to this person and that person. But I learned a lot on the one-on-one. I would prefer one-on-one.
So the classes, do they help like a lot, or is it just like a comfort thing?
It helps a lot.
It helps a lot.
Yeah, like when I do auditions, I would.
Ooh, that's another question. Because I go ahead.
I would, rush through it, and and just move too fast. And the instructor, he would just say, bring it back, just go real slow, take your time. And I've learned that helps me. Just don't rush it. Let it flow. Just connect to it. So everybody gives their different point of views, and it just helps.
And that's one of the things I say a lot too, is just let it flow. You know what I mean? Like you can't stammer like trying to hit a certain point because you're gonna miss it every time because you can tell that he's trying to hit a point. So you just gotta let it flow. And sometimes that leads off into your creativity because you never know what you just being in the moment takes you. You never know where that goes. You know what I mean? So I wanna get into a class, I do, but I want to experience, and this might sound kind of weird, I want to experience myself as far as I can take myself first.
That makes sense.
Because I don't want to be limited, not even limited, I don't want to drift off into another path and I haven't even found myself yet. My real groove, I ain't found that yet, so I don't want to take this route because I ain't found what I'm really great at. Because then after I find that, I might be able to bargain. I might be able to make my own way because I found what it is I do the best now, rather than listening to whomever, whatever. So I do feel like I might get a coach, but that'll come with time.
I mean, you're a natural. You have that star quality.
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I started when I was 19, which was not too long ago. But I knew somebody was gonna make the joke. I thought somebody was gonna make the joke, so I just did it. But I started with Jay because he gave me the opportunity. But I really didn't. I still don't see myself working like a regular job every day because I feel like I'd be letting so many people down. Not only people, but my talent itself. You know what I mean? How does that, like, what was the dream? Was that more of a, I gotta get that type of thing, or this is what I'm supposed to be? This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's acting is what I'm supposed to be doing. And, in life when you're like working a 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be, if you're not doing what you're passionate about or what your purpose is in life, you'll never be satisfied. With that job, and you're always going to have all these obstacles because you're not supposed to be doing that. You got to find your way to your purpose. So
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree, and that's why I feel like if anybody is given an opportunity, whether here or anywhere else, take your opportunities all serious because you never know. Again, you never know what just this little door opens for you. I played I had a YouTube skit. My first thing I ever recorded was a YouTube skit. And Jay put me in that. And honestly, look where it took me.
Right.
And most would not say it's fall. Most would look and just be like, oh man, look, but it's just, that ain't, you ain't done it though.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't done it.
Right.
Your dad ain't done it. Your granddad ain't did it.
They be the main ones talking.
That's why it's like, why you talking? Why you talking? You ain't done nothing. But it's like you go far by just, you know what I mean? Just being yourself.
Right.
Following what you feel like you supposed to be doing. As far as singing and dancing go, when you were doing that, is it just performance itself is that you feel like that you need that's what you should be doing, or is it actually acting?
Acting.
I heard that. See, that's what I want. Designation is always best. Designation is the best because when you know where you're going, your path is clear. It might not be clear of obstacles, but it's clear of vision. I know where I'm going. So long as you pinpoint, that's great. When was it that you decided that this, like singing and dancing, ain't it? I don't get that. What I get from acting, I don't get it. When was that? Was that recent, or was that as soon as you got out of it? Was it just a separation of the two?
I would say probably as soon as I got out of it. It just was something that I was doing just for the experience. But when I did acting, when I tried for acting, as far as a few years ago or whatever, I didn't realize how good I was, you know, till I actually watched myself, and then
it does. It takes another person sometimes.
Yeah, and that's what it's been. Like a lot of people been like, "Man, you're good," like different people. And at first, you know, I was like, "Oh, I'm all right," you know.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah,
you being nice. That's how you looking at it, like, oh, thanks for being so nice. But,
yeah, but I see it now, you know, and
you see that they weren't just being nice.
Right.
It was a real compliment.
yeah, and I feel like it's what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's like everything is lining up. It's just little small weird signs you see, and it's like, okay, this is a major actor.
Tell me one sign.
Like even with social media, it's like I'm friends with a lot of major actors, like a lot that it's like, okay, how did they come across my path, you know? So I just feel like it's lining up. Like, okay, look, it's right here in front of you. You just got to meet the right people and, you know, make the right connections, of course.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I don't know if it would have been movies, but I knew I was gonna be somewhat of a comic even before I met Jay. I'm talking at least 9, 10. I knew I was gonna be some form of comic because I was always the class clown and the most likely to succeed in everything. But the reason it came off of when I came off of most likely to succeed was right when I started getting in trouble with fighting and clicking up. Ooh, see, and that's what's crazy. I get that a whole bunch. People be like, "Well, you ain't." No, you ain't. And I'm like, man, I'm glad you see me like that. I'm glad so because man, it wasn't right. I was not right, man. I was just doing, doing stupid stuff because stupid stuff was available. You know what I mean? But I always knew from the jump that it was gonna be some type of comic. I gotta do comedy because even watching stand up give me, like I get the jittering and that I can't. It's still one of them things. Even going to a comedy club, just seeing the stage, I feel it all over again. I just feel it, and it's just like I gotta do something. And that's when I knew something's gotta take me somewhere, and the comedy can come through the movies. Right. I write too. I started writing right around like I was 16.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I write, and then I've wrote a bunch since then. I've wrote a bunch of either just books, short films, and movies, complete. But it's just like I told, I don't know which who it was I was talking to, but I like to paint pictures to get people to understand, no matter which angle it's coming from. Like, just understand, because you could it's easy to say what you would have done and you ain't never been there.
Right.
It's real easy to say, oh man, I would have, but you ain't never been there. So I try to paint pictures and like I said, and just get people to understand conversation and just understanding between one another. That's gonna be the true unity. Once people can just understand and just be able to understand. You ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta agree, just understand. And be like, alright, I'm gonna draw the line here, go, and we just gonna be cool from right here.
Right.
So that's how I want it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I started writing from. As far as your acting, what was your deepest role? What have you ever had a tear-jerking role or a tear-jerking moment in acting?
I have not.
Ooh, me neither. I thought you were finna call my bluff. I've been saying, ooh.
I did, it was an acting class. I got to play split personalities.
Ooh.
So I came dressed one way one week and, did the scene. And then I came back and did the split personality, and then he combined them together like I was talking, to myself.
Cool.
Yeah, and it was some of my best work, honestly.
I fucking bet. Oh my God. That's a great exercise.
Should try it.
I'm scared of shit out myself. No. No, you don't leave nobody like me in the room with me. Not talking to me. No. That's bad. Nah, that's bad. I'm too creative. I ain't gonna tell her what I'd be doing in the damn room. So I gotta try somewhat of that though. Mm-hmm. That's great. Who thinks of that?
Yeah.
Talking to your split person, did you create or was it like parts of you?
No, he gave us.
He gave y'all.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that works then because I had this epiphany, right? That all kids are sliced up and diced up pieces of their parents, like the personality of their parents that didn't take over entirely. Mm-hmm. Like, let's just say if there's a side of your pops that is very, very, he's very, very quiet, stoic, and he don't talk a lot. But your pops,
that is him.
Okay, cool. I was talking my mind. That was great. I was still talking my mind. But so just to say that, and then like your son comes out and he's that part of pops that was sociable and it's just like, man, you don't know where you get that from. It was like that was the part of your dad that he wanted to be, but he couldn't because life didn't let him. So that's what that kid is. And I just had it, and it was like, man, imagine if you had 7 kids. That's 7 different parts of yourself that you get a chance now to experience. Mm-hmm. You see, it like in an entirety.
Yeah, I never thought of it.
I want to write something like that. I want to write something that get real, real deep into that. Because I feel like that, I'm going to try. 7 different personalities is hard to create.
Yeah.
It's hard to create. And then, like I said, the fact that you just said you had a whole class on that. Mm-hmm. How long did the class go? 3 days? Was it 5 days or 7 days?
No, how it works is he'll give it to us and we'll have to go home and learn and everything, come back the next week and we'll record the one role, come back the next week and do that, and then we'll all sit in the class and watch what each other did. So, and he critiques us and, it.
How do people take the critiquing?
Pretty good. He can be tough. He can, but he always, directs us right. So I love the class. I'm gonna go back when I have time. I've been working on other projects, so I kind of been away from it.
No, I'm talking about. You want to speak on? Can you speak on the project? Okay.
But I can say I'm kind of dabbling in assistant directing. So
I heard that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's wings need to spread. You see what I mean? Everybody need to branch out and do their own thing. Not their own thing like you just branching off. But everybody need to spread their wings and help as they can help bring everybody up. Because I want to turn, and this was way before, like I said, this was when I was like 13, 14. I've always been saying I wanted to turn Shreveport into Wakanda. I mean, not Wakanda, but like this kingdom. I know it can be that. You know what I mean? It just ain't got no. It really ain't got no hope. So, and I can actually say this: what 50 is actually done by coming here is, if nothing else, he's brought the hope.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? Like nothing. If nothing else, he brought the hope. I'm not gonna say, and you know what I'm saying. I hope he keeps giving more and more and more and more, and I hope he lived true by his word.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the city is precious.
Yeah, and a lot of people, as you can see, a lot of people are kind of depending on him, even though.
Yeah, come on. Come on. I already know. Stop depending.
Yeah.
Stop depending. So, but I ain't saying it's the help is always welcome. You see what I mean? And we welcome, like I said, we welcome to take something or give something or work together. But ain't nobody coming to save nobody.
Right. You gotta save yourself.
You gotta save yourself. Ain't nobody coming to save you. If you just even if you just thinking I can just create a talent out of nowhere to get on, it's only gonna take you so far. Talent take you places that, like, your personality can't sustain. Who you really are can't sustain that room that you're in. So eventually you're gonna expose yourself. So be careful. What school did you graduate from? Where you from?
I'm from Illinois.
And then okay, what part?
Peoria.
Yeah, it's a small. That's small, isn't it? It's a small.
It's kind of, you have Missouri, and then you have little other cities, Peoria and Chicago, a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What school did you graduate from out there?
Manual High School.
It's called Manual High School. Did y'all have an acting course there?
No, we didn't.
Y'all didn't have. What about choir?
Choir. We
Yeah.
had choir.
Choir and
Band.
The two art. Did y'all have like a art, like a senior art thingy?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Me neither. I was trying to see how far I can go. I ain't never been to Chicago. I mean, you know what I mean? I ain't never been to Illinois, period. I mean, I ain't never been, that's what I meant, Illinois. I ain't never been to Illinois, period. So, I don't know. Like, I found out, like, in Philadelphia, they got swim teams at the school.
That's
Like, the school got a swimming pool at the school.
We had a swimming pool.
At the school.
Yeah.
See? Y'all had a swim team?
No.
So y'all just had a swim pool.
Yeah, we would have swimming.
So y'all had for gym, y'all go swimming.
Sometimes. But sometimes I ain't want to go, so.
Yeah, that's how all the fun stuff, all the pretty girls sit down on the fun stuff. Basketball, I'm gonna sit down. Y'all won't play no basketball. So I understand that. But dang, that's cool. Yeah, a swimming pool at your school. My school got 2 gyms and that's it.
What school was that?
Booker T. Oh, it's got a stadium. We got a stadium. Every school they got a stadium. We got one.
Okay.
Yep. So, but your school did pretty well. What made you move further down south? Like, what made you come to Louisiana? Because you could have. Okay.
Okay.
You want to get what you want to do? You want to get into it, or what you want?
Well,
Was it in? How far was it in the relationship? Was it marriage? Was it just?
No, we were
Okay.
just dating.
I heard that.
He kind of lied and said, "Come to Shreveport. It's where it's at."
Don't do my city. Don't do my city. All right, we ain't gonna do my city, but he did lie. Okay, ain't nothing ever been at Shreveport. I don't know what he was saying was what it was at, but it ain't never been here.
But I don't regret it. You know, it was where I was meant to go. So.
Yeah, look where you at. You see what I mean? Like your dream is starting to come true right here in the city. But I feel like Shreveport been had people like that.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Have you seen more people that's like that? Like that's been doing it and like they just got a real niche for it. Like they got real.
Yeah, quite a few people
Quite a
that
few.
serious about it and been getting work and everything. So, yeah.
So when did the class move?
Was it maybe a year ago, around then? I'm not sure, but then he had to move so they can start building everything.
For
Yeah.
as far as like your acting roles, right? You told me you've been in commercials, you've been in short films. Have you done any deep, like I said, drama? Have you done any drama, or is it just?
That's what I prefer.
That's what you prefer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the best at drama.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is it like what type of drama? Tell me. I know drama is kind of like a category, but if you can stretch it out, tell me what is it? Relationship drama? Is it like life drama? Is it war? Is it police? Is it political?
I think it could be any of that. As long as
Any
it's
of
showing
that?
passion, I can do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a role so I can see if I can put it in your head to see. Okay, have you ever? What was that movie that Taraji P Henson just did? Straw. Do you feel like you can play a role like that?
Yeah, I think I could.
You think you could?
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest, and I said this. I don't know who I was talking to. I don't know how that's possible, man. I don't know how you can play the act to lose a child. Like, that kind of get. How you pull that? Where you pull from that? Because you obviously know this ain't your thing.
You gotta, I mean, almost everybody has some type of pain in their life.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta take it there and pull from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to go find mine. You know what I mean? I laughed all mine off, so I'm gonna have to go to therapy, and they gonna tell. It's gonna be a therapy and be like, "Boy, you is crazy. You need to take these medicines and get your mind together." There's gonna be somebody trying to do it to me, watch. But so if you can play a role like that comfortably, tell me a role what will be challenging for you. What will be something that will make you go, I gotta, what am I have to do for this one?
I would say maybe a quirky, outgoing, like, I don't know, like a bubbly person.
Mhm.
I think that would be kind of.
So Typhanie
Challenging.
Haddish and Girl Trip.
I would say yeah.
You can play that, or you saying that would be
Wait.
hard?
I don't know if that'd be hard because I can kind of see it a little bit, me going there.
Okay.
But just extra bubbly. I would say I couldn't just. I don't know.
What? Okay, I'm trying to find your bubbly. Okay, the girl from a scary movie. The main character from Scary Movies. I don't know her real name, but you know her character type. She was also in House Bunny. What was it? House Bunny? What was it?
Regina something or.
Okay, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Her. Is that kind of your bubbly? Tell me what's your zone.
I think she got a little attitude to her, so I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can pull that off.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do some digging and try to see. I'm gonna have to do some digging and I'm gonna find out which one so I can see what's your type of bubbly. So with that being your cap, like the point that the bubbliness.
Mm-hmm.
What if the role was offered to you season long and like I said, you just about have to really adopt a character in your everyday life. How do you feel like it'll change you as a person? Do you feel like it'll make you go more outgoing, a little bit more talkative, a little bit more?
I think so. I'm kind of getting there. I've been doing things, going to different workshops and whatnot on my, just finding things to do on my own so I can get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think so.
Have you always been quiet like that?
Pretty much, yeah.
You just don't like talking to people?
I don't know, it's just how I am. I mean, once I get to know you, of course, like
Pretty
really
cool.
well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I understand
I'm
that too.
actually pretty hilarious.
And I don't like that. Most of the people that you don't expect to be funny they be pretty funny. You'd be like, why that came from her? And so I can understand you got like a sneak attack comedy type of vibe. What was your favorite role? if you could pick, if you needed to pick one, what would be your favorite role? The one you were most comfortable, most at home, most of this is all me, or this is all I've been wanting to do. Cause I want to play a role like Jackie Chan, so I can kick people's ass all day. I want to see if I can do it.
What's my favorite role? I don't what?
Stuff you've done before.
My favorite
Anything.
role. It was the split personality one. That was the one.
That was the one.
Yeah, because it was more challenging.
And I kind of figured the deal where it's gonna cap, because I mean, it was you versus you for real just then.
Yeah.
So you was freestyling that whole thing just about probably. Not the personality, of course, because that one was given, but I'm saying making those come to life.
Yeah, for the one scene, I had my natural hair, so I had like it big, and when I came back the next time, it was more of the cool side, talking to the, insecure side.
Mm-hmm.
So I had on my leather jacket, and I was just sitting back, and it was just cool just to play the different roles. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You like do you wear your natural hair a lot?
I do. I like it. It's just a lot.
It's just a lot to
To
deal
take,
with.
yeah.
And I hear that a lot. But don't you know, like that's like the as a black woman, that's your crown. That's the thing that makes you complete just about. And I'm not gonna say you're not complete without it. Don't judge me. I'm just saying that's your crown.
Right.
You see what I mean? You should wear it more. I'm just gonna say that person to person. You should wear it more. It'll be more you. This is you though. I can see this. So if your hair is anything like this, you can pull this off. Okay, you can do this style and it works. Have you ever done a role where you were uncomfortable? Like completely?
No.
Never.
No.
Would you
Not
be
yet.
Would you be able to? I mean, would not be able to, but like, not nothing weird. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, would you? If it's weird, would you just uncomfortable? Would you be like, oh, I gotta do it? Like just to get it, I gotta get it. I gotta do it because this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I would. I did something weird. It wasn't really. I was doing this animation thing.
Mhm.
It was just silly. For me to be reserved, we had to like go down this line and do robotic moves all the way down the line, different types of robotic moves.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like.
Watching you do that shit. So how hard? So what was that? What was that? That was also at the class.
This was at what's the mall? St. Vincent Mall.
Vincent.
How they the little theater thing they had in there. Yeah, they had some people. Well, no, we got emails to come out. They needed some people to do animation, so we just came out and did whatever they told us.
I heard that. See, and I've never been through nothing like that. Like auditioning. How's auditioning? How's that work? Like, where's audition? Tell me the places first, and then I ask the question. Where places have you, like, statewise?
I've only done Louisiana.
Great.
So auditioning, it's nerve-wracking.
I bet.
Yeah, you gotta come up with ways to not be nervous. Do your breathing before you go in. Make sure you got everything off script. I got to work on the opposite end of. I was on the casting table for a project recently, so the actors got to come in and we got to watch and critique them, and they were so nervous and they were they would mess up. And I was like, I know how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've gotten better with it. You get better with time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want it,
Mm-hmm.
But you got, of course, to me, you got to connect with that character.
Mm-hmm.
The more you connect with it,
The
the better
easier.
your audition.
You better audition, of course, because you'll be right at home.
Mm-hmm.
The auditioning part, you want to be right at home.
Yeah.
Getting the job, you still want to be at home, of course, because you perform best there. But I'm saying you wouldn't mind being a little uncomfortable if you got that dog in you, if you want that. You see what I mean? Like, so, I've never auditioned before.
Really?
No, never. No.
You
So
have to
and
get
it's
that
not,
experience.
yeah, and it's just I want to do it because I want to get the experience. I don't care about the job. I want to see. I want to see if it's like, if it's what everybody say it is. Because I feel like it's some more that can be brought out of me that I ain't just had it. It just ain't happened yet.
Right.
Or the scene ain't came or whatever. But I want to just see. Like I said, I'm still in the point I want to experiment, see how far I can go.
Right.
Within myself, of course. You know what I mean? So you've done your drama. Have you ever done like a love story? Ever?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
You like love stories?
I do.
How many did you act in?
Just one.
Just one. How long was it, a short film?
What was a project that they were putting together, so it was like a series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How was it? Comfort wise?
They made it comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they made it comfortable.
Mm-hmm. So as far as if it was a love story, I mean, was it relationship wise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so since it was relationship wise, how comfortable? Like, cause again, that's something that's not real. How do you make that perception be real, relationship wise, comfortably on camera for you? What did you do?
I just embraced the role.
Embrace the role.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude was ugly.
No, he wasn't
Okay,
ugly at all.
I didn't play.
He wasn't ugly at all.
So it was again. So you just know how to just be comfortable with it. I'm in the point. I do want to see how far I can go. Period. But I think I don't even think I'm right at home. I'm in a sweet spot. I feel like where I'm at right now, I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm in a sweet spot. So no matter which route I take from here, I can go. I can go from here. So I'm kind of comfortable. I want to see how uncomfortable. I've been uncomfortable once or twice though, actually filming YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I've been pretty uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I've been in the trunk before. I done been laid on the ground outside. I done laid on the ground for like 30 minutes once. Trying to get one shot. One
You
shot.
dedicated.
Yeah. Well, it was more like, well, we here now. So we're in this the last part. We here now. So I might as well just go on and finish. But of course, dedication, because you wouldn't be out there if you're not dedicated. You wouldn't have came, especially in the situations that we were in at that point. Working with Loretta Films. What's that experience like? Because I know what my experience is. What's yours?
I enjoyed it. It was different for me, and I like learning different things. So, and then everybody was cool. I mean, the entire cast, everybody's real cool. So, I enjoyed it.
I heard that don't happen often with the cool cast. I heard that don't happen often.
It's a lot of clicks that won't,
Unclick?
Yeah.
So, because this is a problem that we've been having. How do you feel about, I'm going to say the word, gatekeepers? How do you feel about those type of people? Those people who you feel as if, like you just said, clicked up. If you clicked up, eventually, if the opportunity was to come to me, you're a Bogart if you can, because you can really chose a side, which means you can chose the enemy too. In my eyes, that's how I view it. If you chose your side, you can chose the other side too. So if you can mess up my opportunity, y'all can mess up my opportunity because y'all decided to click together, and which is cool. But I'm saying, as far as that go, to gatekeeping wise, have you experienced any gatekeeping since you've been in the game?
I just, being quiet, you notice things. So I just sit back and watch, and I just see how, it's always a certain group of people that, has this opportunity, or only invite these, certain people in, and it's just always the same group of people.
Yeah, and that's a form of bogarting. That's a form of gatekeeping. I don't care. You can call it looking out, but I'll say this, and here's where the perspective comes in. because I always want to share perspective. They got the mindset of I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get my people. And if you're not my people, then you ain't with me. So I can understand it, because I'm not gonna say I operate the same way, but just about. You know what I mean? I can't say them all, but I wouldn't move like that. Not in this game. This game, you need to make it admitted. Your allies are your biggest power in this game, because anybody can call you at any moment because they know you. Oh, I know such and such and such and such. Let me call, and they can just get you there. And you can get a flat out opportunity just because you was a good person. You know, and not in this game. You don't want to dirty up your name in this game. No. That's not good. But as far as we've I'm not gonna name no names. But we have experienced a little bit of gatekeeping, right? And I'm speaking on it because I want to speak on the fact of how much it frustrates me. So it frustrates me to the point. It's very frustrating, because I feel as if you taking the opportunity by not, what you feel like you losing by not telling them. What do you feel like you losing by me letting my light shine? You in the way. You really in the way. But you scared that my light shining is gonna take away from your light shining. And I ain't trying to do that.
But sometimes they know that it will.
But in a sense, it will. However, then people will know it's some light shiners over here. So me shining my light brighter than yours can get some attention to come over here for somebody to get you. But you just so set on you getting your opportunity, you gonna let us all drown. Because you selfish. You see what I mean? But we've experienced a little bit of it. It's frustrating. Very. I don't like it at all. We've had some people to look at what we've done as very, very easy, and now the city is in a oh, I can do it too mode.
Yeah. And
to that I say, bring it on, tough guy. If you think you can do it, let's go. Get to it. But you late though. I just want to still let you know you can do it, but you late. You behind. I don't know if you looking at all the stuff that we done got and all the you behind. So if you just started today, catch you by 2030. Then when I probably about see you, then when we about eye to eye, probably. So as far as your career, Typhanie, I want to ask you, what's next? What's your whether it's everyday, whether it's your everyday thing, what you want to do next?
What I want to do? What do I want out of this? Or
anything. Like, what do you want? What's your next big? I need to get this done, so I can get this. You know what I mean? Like, mine, I need to stop working.
Yeah.
You hear me? That's what I'm trying to get right over that hump right there. I can get over that hump. Well, we gonna be good then. I can stop working. Oh man, ain't no telling who I might turn to. I might turn into a whole. I might be Heath Ledger. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling what I do, but that's my big.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? That's my triumph. That's my everyday triumph. I can't keep doing this every day. And I'm an electrician. My job isn't it's not that great, but it's not that bad. So, but I don't want to work. I'm tired of working. You know what I'm saying? My daddy worked all his life. My granddaddy worked all his life, and they still live in the hood. I ain't trying to be like that. There's no shade at them. I just seen how hard working mean. That's not enough no more.
Right.
Working hard don't get you enough no more.
No,
That don't mean nothing. It just means you work hard. That's all. Your clothes dirtier than his in his eyes. That's all he really see it as. Mm-hmm. So what's your big? I gotta get this off. I gotta move. I gotta get this off my list. I get this out the way so I can catapult further.
Well, for one, it's the
job.
Yes. Yeah, that really getting. I mean, you need the money, but then it slows you down.
You know, it just getting away for real, because it's a bunch of stuff you can be doing and you know you can be doing it.
Yep. So I'm just gonna keep submitting for work, and you know, hopefully the right person will come across me and snatch me up, and I ain't gotta work no more.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. I got maybe a couple more. I know I got one I wanted to ask you. It's speaking about your email, like getting emails. I've heard that people used to get rejection letters.
Mhm.
Have you ever received a rejection letter?
No.
That's
no.
what I'm saying. That's crazy, right? To send somebody.
Yeah. I mean, you either just you don't get a yes or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Don't say nah, you suck. Next time.
No, I've never.
I don't want that. Big ant. You'll see. But it yeah. We're gonna let that be. We're gonna let that be. All right. So what I was gonna say was though, but we had somebody to say they didn't received. I don't want you letter basically.
That's
That's
what
me.
they do. But what they do,
I'm saying.
you usually don't get those.
You don't get those. You just don't get a call back. So getting the job. How does that feel? Cause I know how it was when I got a job from Jay,
Mhm.
and it was real. It wasn't even more like a congratulations. It was like, nigga, we got work to do. He came to me and he was like, "So, foul," and he just set it down on the table and he was like, "This gonna be you, all right?" And then he pulled the rest of them off. And he was like, "I need you to get into this because this is gonna be for real right here. I need you to get for real right here." And he was dead serious, and I was like, "Bro, I don't know what." Okay, I'm thinking it's gonna be another YouTube skit.
Mhm.
He said, "Nah, bro, we finna stretch this one. This one gonna be about an hour 15 minutes." I said, "All straight through?" I said, he say straight through. I said, "Okay, we gotta go crazy." And that's how it was when I got my first job. So it was almost like I said, we got work to do. Not congratulations. Let's get to it. That's what it really was. So how was it for you when you got your first job?
Exciting. Like I'm one step closer. You know.
How did that moment? What did you do? Did you just sit your phone down and finish eating breakfast? Like what was it? What were you doing?
Yeah, I just continued doing what I was doing. I don't like telling people stuff until I actually
Get it.
do it.
Mhm.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
You're a spirit person.
I was just saying I believe in minds and spirits.
Yeah, spirit person. I can peep that. I'm not heavy. Well, I am. I'm heavy spiritual. I'm not religious though. Not heavy religious, but I'm heavy spiritual. So I can understand what you were saying just then. You don't tell nobody until it happens.
Mhm.
You don't want to, and then you also don't want nobody looking at you like you lost something, because I'm really not losing anything. I'm projecting my emotions of what I want.
Right.
So I'm not losing anything. I
Mhm.
get it or I don't. Like you just said, you get it or you don't. Last question, last and final question. If there was anything that you could change about your career itself in entirety, what would it be? Because mine, I'm gonna tell you mine so you can get an idea of where I want to go. Mine would be, I wish I would have turned this sense of thinking on way earlier. Like I didn't wake up until I was like 19. Well, I moved out of my mom's house when I was 20. So, and I had just graduated when I was 19. So, I didn't wake up until I was 20. I wish it would have happened when I was in school, because I could have found me a college or something that was the greatest for this, and I could have really been somewhere else. But the backlash on that is, I'm not in Erupt. I never meet Jay. I never meet Mark. I never meet Roy. I never meet anybody. The people that I've met completely on this path, I don't meet them completely. So if you could change one thing, what would it be about your career? Futuristic or past? Just make it comfortable.
I want to say I wouldn't have taken any breaks in acting. I just would have kept, going at it. But I don't know. I feel like maybe mentally I wouldn't be ready for what's coming for me now.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's just lining up the way it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, that's great. I would, okay, I lied, I got one more, just one. Do you have what's a dream role that you wish that you can play, and then tell me what, like the length of it? movie, series, and if it's gonna be series, is it years, and if it's gonna be movies, is it more? Like a repeated character.
I would say I kind of would say dramatic series, but I wouldn't want it to be just dramatic. So because I want to display everything that I can do. So it would be a series for sure. I would choose that.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you should get you a series called some shit like A Life with Wilhelmina.
Why Wilhelmina?
I don't know. I just a nice name. You don't think it's a nice name? That was my grandmama's name. That's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
But I say it because then you be able to see all different changes of her ups or downs. That way you can get the dramatic, you can get the drama, you can get the love, you can get the passion, you can get the bad, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I can see you playing something like that too.
Yeah.
Like something very, very fulfilling like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Never know. Stay tuned. Erupt 4 is on the way. Erupt 2 is now on Tubi. Please go and check that out. Please go and check that out. I need you to go and check that out. It is on Tubi and it ain't leaving. It's not going nowhere. And we coming with more, man. We coming with more. Erupt 3 will be streaming soon. Erupt 4 coming soon. This has been another episode of What the Play Is podcast. I am your host, Cal. This is my guest, Typhanie. As I want to call her now, she is no longer Typhanie Walker. She is Tiffany to me. She's a friend now. And we out. See y'all next time, man.